Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing insurance again, but not in the context we usually do on this channel. I'm not talking about retirement insurance specifically. There are other videos on this channel where we discuss that at length. This is just kind of an overarching video. Again, I don't mean to exactly editorialize, but I've had some comments on our channel, and I've also read this article here recently, which I'll get into in a moment. And it's basically caused me to ask myself the question, and pose the question sort of as a thought experiment, if you will. Is it just generally a good idea for foreigners to be insured in Thailand, especially medically insured? And the reason I bring this up is, for example, we had a commenter on one of our videos, and they said, I'm paraphrasing this, but I'm going to leave Thailand and move to Cambodia so I don't have to deal with all this medical insurance stuff associated with the Thai retirement visa. And I was kind of moderating the channel at that particular moment. We do have other staff that sometimes answer questions on our channel. It may not necessarily be me. I tend to go ahead, and if it is me, I try to go ahead and put my initials in there when I want to be specific that it's coming from me. But basically my response to that was, well, you know, Cambodia has some issues with medical infrastructure. It just isn't as sophisticated a jurisdiction with respect to medical services it can provide in that particular country. And the response to that was basically, oh, it doesn't matter. If something happens to me, I'll just come back to Thailand and deal with it as and when needed. Well, that's the problem with accidents and health problems. They don't exactly come up in a predictable way. And I bring up now this recent article that I found on globalnews.ca. And the article is titled, "With No Travel Insurance, BC Family Struggles to Bring Injured Father Home from Thailand." Quoting directly, a 66-year-old Vancouver Island native lies in hospital with a head injury he sustained at his wife's home in Thailand. Quoting further, Treacher, 66, apparently the name of the man in question, has been a regular visitor to the country since he married a Thai woman a few years ago. But in September, he fell off a ladder at his wife's house and ended up with a critical head injury. An initial brain operation saved his life, but complications have kept him in the hospital. Quoting further, Robeson, who's apparently the person's daughter, says her dad didn't have a medical insurance plan to cover him in Thailand, and she and her sisters have been paying for his ongoing care, which costs about $2,000 a week. But bringing Treacher home is going to cost a lot more. Quoting further, our embassies have very limited things they can offer us. Our embassies have very limited things they can do for us, daughter Cheryl Hoot said. It's not like the movies where you're going to run there and they're going to get you home. It doesn't work that way. Travel expert Claire Newell says Treacher's experience serves as a lesson to other travelers. And yeah, I wanted to bring this up because, first of all, this is really just, it's a tragic state of affairs. This poor gentleman, you know, an accident befell him and he's incapacitated and it's costing his family a great deal of money. It's just not a good situation overall. And I certainly have that family in my thoughts. That being said, I read this and I thought immediately of that comment. And the reason I want to make this video is, look, things happen. They happen unpredictably. And in a country, especially where one is a foreign national, may not speak the language, or have limited capacity to deal with folks in the language, if an accident befall, and let me be clear, many of the Thai hospitals have English-speaking staff. That's not necessarily the issue, but it's just, this isn't the best place or region for a Westerner to have a major medical issue and be stuck, you know, trying to survive, for lack of a better term. So for this reason and others, I just think that generally the overall notion of having insurance when coming either for a short period of time or living in Thailand, it's just generally, in my opinion, a pretty good idea. We hope you found this video insightful. For those of you who are interested, we're trying to make videos to provide up-to-date information as soon as this information comes out. And for that reason, it may be a good idea to go ahead and click the bell button the bell icon below to go ahead and be updated as these videos come out, as you can go ahead and be apprised of the legal situation as it evolves.